This is my first video, and today I'm doing a Q&A. That truck in the back was very rude. But yeah, so I asked my Instagram, or my second Instagram page, my archives page, to ask me some questions for Q&A, and these are the questions I got back. Shouts out to y'all who asked me questions. But yeah, so question number one, oh, and my computer's down here with the questions. Question number one is, what inspired you to start a YouTube? It's something that I've always really wanted to do, from a young age, watching all my favorite YouTubers. It was something that I always just wanted to do, and then I love to talk, so just to get behind the camera, and I'm talking to y'all, but I'm really not even talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself, but it's fun. Question number two, what's my goal in life? My goal is to become a forensic science lab technician. That's my dream. That's what I'm going to school for right now. Question number three, I got this question twice. It says, where do you see yourself in 5 years, mentally, financially, and physically? I see myself, in 5 years I'll be 24. So I see myself as a forensic science lab technician, preferably working in DC. That's where I go to school, in Virginia, right outside DC, and that's for a reason I want to get a job in DC, and a government job. But yeah, I see myself in 5 years working as a forensic scientist in DC, making good money. And mentally, I see myself just being at peace and being kind of just content with where I'm at, being happy with where I'm at, not allowing things to bother me as much as I have in the past, or even as I do now, just being at peace and just being happy. Question number four is, who do you get your fashion inspiration from? Honestly, I get it from all over. I love Pinterest. It's my favorite app in the world, and literally I just be scrolling on Pinterest, looking at different people and different outfits, and kind of pulling pieces from each place or each picture. And favorite influencers on Instagram, Sillies. I'll post all their stuff up here, but Sillies, Bad Brown Skin, Dope Style World, all those things, all those places, all those pages, all those people, I literally just pull stuff from each person. Heather asks, how is that bad a cat? Benny is fine. If y'all don't know, I have a cat named Benny. She is bad, but she's the cutest thing in the world, and who cares? Question number six, who are your closest friends and how did you meet them? Honestly, I have a lot of really close friends, some that I met from high school, some that I met in college, especially through my dance team. And this video will be too long if I sit here and name them all and say how I met them, but my core people know who they are. College update. I really don't have nothing to update y'all on, only because I've been home, but I'll give y'all a rundown of how freshman year went. So I moved to Virginia. It was nice. The campus that I go to George Mason, so the campus is really nice. It's huge. It's a beautiful campus. It took me a while to meet people, but I did end up joining my school's major at dance team, and that's where I met all my core friends. I love them so much, and then I was able to through my field and kind of just through going to other events, I met some of my other really good friends there. But yeah, I was dancing, from the beginning of the school year to winter break. I get back to school from winter break, and literally the first performance we had, I ended up injuring myself, and I re-injured my knee, which I already had a meniscus injury from years before. I re-injured my meniscus, and I ended the season on crutches, which was sad, but I still went to games to support my girls. But yeah, so that kind of sucked because I was kind of bedridden, and then for personal reasons my roommate had to move out, and so that was sad because I really liked her, and I ended up being in the room by myself on crutches, which was just a whole nother thing. Freshman year was still pretty cool. I was off crutches by the end. By the time I was moving out, I had already been off crutches, so I was able to get back into the swing of things, going out, having fun, still keeping up with schoolwork, but doing all those extra stuff. And I'm really excited to go back. I miss all my friends so much. But for next year, or I guess this upcoming year, I'll be living in an apartment, which I'm super excited about because I'll be living with my babe, Kendall. So yeah, that's the only college update I really have for y'all. Question number 8 says, would you ever lock your hair again? Yes. So I used to have locks. I had locks from the age of 7 to 13, and then I cut them off. My locks were so long and healthy too. It was down to the bottom of my bar set, and they were just so healthy, so thick. And I cut them off for other reasons. But I do really regret cutting my locks off. Like I only imagine like how long and healthy they would be now, and how many things I would have been able to do with them. But I do want to take this time now that I don't have my locks to kind of just explore doing different things with like my curly hair and just like other hairstyles, like, you know, weaves, sew-ins, braids, all that other stuff. Question number 9 says, what's your go-to perfume? My go-to perfume is Teased by Victoria's Secret. I love that perfume. I found it 2 years ago, and I've been in love with it ever since. Question number 10 says, show your sneaker collection and which is your fave. So I'm actually in North Carolina right now on a family vacation, so I'm not at home, and I literally only bought 2 pairs of shoes with me. I bought my newbies and my phones with me. But I will do a video on my sneaker collection. And which one is my fave? I guess, I don't know. I love them all. I love the way my Sakai's look. I really do love my Sakai's, but then I say that and I only wear my newbies. Like I wear those every day because they're so comfortable. If I had to choose a favorite shoe, they would be my Landons, only because they're my only pink shoes, and if you know me, you know my favorite color is pink. Question number 11 says, how many siblings do you have? So I have a little brother, and then I have 3 stepsisters who I just consider my sisters. I have a god sister who is like this to me. I love her so much. I also have a god brother, but I literally consider all these people my siblings. Question number 12 says, what's your favorite restaurant and what do you get from there? I guess I'll say Yard House. It's not necessarily my favorite restaurant, but my favorite dish from there is their lobster garlic noodles. They're so good. My godmom put me onto those. They're so good. I love them so much. I get them every time I go. Question 13 says, what's your favorite food? My favorite food is oxtails, because my cousin Myra make the best oxtails. You can argue with your mom, don't argue with me. Her oxtails is the best. And yeah. Question 14 says, what brings you peace? Honestly, listening to music brings me a lot of peace. Like just throwing on my AirPods and, you know, drowning the world out with music. Sleeping, dancing brings me peace. Like there's a couple things that do bring me peace, but I will say music is at the top of my list. So that's all I have for y'all today for the Q&A. Like I said, thanks to all of y'all who asked me questions. I really appreciate y'all. Some upcoming videos I have, I'll definitely be doing a sneaker collection, so be on the lookout for that. And also I might vlog my trip while I'm in here in North Carolina. I really don't know because we're not doing much, so don't quote me on that, but it's a maybe. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching my first video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you can see my next video. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Yeah, it's hey y'all, this is my mom. She just wanted to say hi. Okay. Okay. Thanks tonight.